A federal prosecutor said today a double murder at a Kentucky grocery store is being investigated as a possible hate crime.
A horrific scene in Charlottesville, Virginia, a white nationalist rally that descended into deadly violence and chaos.
He wanted pain, he wanted hurt, he wanted blood. That's what he was after.
The number of hate crimes in the U.S. jumped again in 2017.
This uptick is really one that gives us and other civil rights organizations grave concern.
Up to 12 people were shot. We're hearing 8 are confirmed dead. 3 officers were also shot.
There are, of course, reports that he was saying anti-Jewish and anti-Semitic things as he went into that synagogue.
2 men were stabbed to death on a train Friday when they confronted a man who was yelling anti-Muslim slurs.
It is time for us to stop pretending that that racism doesn't exist.
And my guess is they're not documented. So my next call is to ICE to have each one of them kicked out of my country.
So he just kept on slouting. I'm not going to let Latinos take our community. We're not going to have illegals run this community.
We shouldn't have to protest because y'all are treating us wrong. We do this because we need to and have rights.
People should stand up for others and become activists so we can change the world for the better. If you are unhappy with what's going on, stand up for yourself and voice your opinion for your cause and make a change.
I think that they should watch out for each other and understand that they are under the same roof, and if we don't work together, then there's really no point in being here together, you know what I mean? Students and teachers should come together.
I don't think you have to go out of your way to be an activist, you know, going outside protesting and stuff, but I definitely think if you want a better community, you have to stand up for when you know something is right, especially when you know no one else is going to do it, because that shows your dedication, or at least that you care in some way for each other. And think of it as as an individual, you're able to actually uphold many of these willpower and determination. This doesn't just affect, you know, other people, it affects you later on. So I think so, yeah.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. I think so, because there's not many people that would stand up for any minority or any different person.
Yes.
Yes.
Very much so, but in others, very big popular cities, I don't believe it will ever exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How so?
I'd say you can't be, you know, it's not just black and white, it's everyone is after each other, but at the same time I think stereotypes really get into that.
Racism, for sure.
Yes.
I see and I experience a lot of people getting discriminated every day. I mean, for wearing the hijab, I get so many rude comments, maybe not in the school anymore, but I used to. And outside, I get discriminated against because I have a scarf on my head or because I think differently, and I don't think that should be the case.
No. Why is it?
I think being active in your community is always good, just helping others out and being willing to be the first one, front lines, just they're healthy.
It all really depends on the person. If you're not one for conflict, don't get into conflict, let somebody else know about it. But if you're a strong-hearted person who doesn't mind getting in a little bit of an argument, stand up for yourself, do what's right for you.
If you hear or see any form of discrimination happening, even if you're a shy person or don't like confrontation, you should always at least approach it in the best way you can, because it's not right at all to see someone being put down for religious belief or an ethnicity. It's just wrong about what way you look at it. Multiple times.
Using discriminatory words to insult people, calling someone gay to basically display that they're stupid.
Every day at this school, especially this school, that everyone's that's gay, or you're being retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terrible.
I felt like crying, you know, and I did cry actually. So it wasn't even just I felt like it. It just felt like I was less than, you know.
Helpless, and then you always want to fight back, but you don't know how, because sometimes you don't want to feed into a stereotype that they're putting on you, so you just don't know how.
Stay active on politics, reach out to people, if there's a freshman being bullied by a senior because apparently there's a high school hierarchy, step up, don't be afraid if someone's bullying you or pointing things out that they don't like about you, embrace it, just be different.
I guess I could say it helped me be me. Yeah, it wasn't a good experience, but it helped me to some extent, I guess you could say. You know, don't feel bad because you have dark skin. Don't feel bad because you have, you know, whiter skin or in any skin, because there's a reason you were that way. No one just was like, oh, you're gonna be this and this, and we're just gonna have a hierarchy or patriarchy of this. No, you know, you're here for a reason. You wouldn't be here if there was no point. And it's not just religion, or if you don't believe in religion, it's just straight up facts that whatever you came out to be, this is what you're gonna be till you die. So I say, don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. You know, don't let people, you know, I don't know, try to put you down for something you can't control. And you need to love that. You have to force yourself to love what you can't control, because life is unpredictable and people will do these things, but you're stronger than them if you're able to uphold that. So it's gonna be okay.